Just, you know.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Left foot goes over the body. I'm staying low, turning around. Oh, okay. And I'm gonna go this way.
Okay. So my question is, why do we have these classes coming up when we don't have finishing schools coming up when most women can't cook? So actually, you know what, that's more of a statement, but I'm going to ask you guys, would you send your girl to that?
Wow.
I'm not being funny, but I've never had sex with a sack of potatoes, so no, I'm not sending my girl to that. What kind of it's the fact she had a count. Like, why do you need a count? That's my opening argument. Why do you
Wow.
You sending your girl?
Probably not. But I'll give them props for trying. But it's a bit shocking to think they have to learn it.
Yo,
It's just a bit wild, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just a bit wild.
here's the thing, right? It's the fact that like you got an instructor telling you how to bruck your back out for your partner. Here's the thing, right? I wouldn't send my girl to it, but if my girl was going to a class like that, I wouldn't have no complaints about it.
Got it.
Do you know what I mean?
I think it's more the modern woman.
Mm-hmm.
There's that difference between a modern woman and women that was before, like now.
Mm-hmm.
And everything is social media. Everything is in your face to say this is what you have to do, and this is gospel. Would I do it as a woman, as a 36-year-old woman? Probably not, because I probably look like an idiot, and I wouldn't want to embarrass myself. But in order to do that, some people will look at it as like, oh, I can make money to make sure I can let other women feel this is the way you're meant to be as a woman.
Mm-hmm.
So
I also think it's a reflection of what we as women think is valuable to a man nowadays. Like, we think that our value, a lot of it comes from sex and being attractive. And that goes back to why this is happening, going viral and not finishing school. Because we've got this perception that guys primarily like us, or our only value to get a guy to commit comes from, are we good in bed and are we attractive enough?
and how quick can you do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When, at least in my opinion, quality men don't value that as much as a girl who goes to, finishing school and knows how to play the role of the feminine in a relationship.
Yeah.
Well, because to guys like that, like there's a million girls that can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What's interesting to me is the number of people in the class. Like, they've got some really good marketing going on there, I will say that.
To add to your point, is that a Donny there? Like, what is? I mean, that guy there doesn't look like he should be in that class. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
But do you think it's more embarrassing for the woman or the man? Because you never know. Can the man be feeling embarrassed in that video right now? Because he hasn't said anything.
The guy.
Who's lying down?
I think it's more embarrassing for the woman, but she doesn't know it.
Do you think though?
Yeah, because I just think like that's trashy. I just think that's trashy, and like if you want to have a family someday, like that's gonna be on the internet forever.
Yeah.
And so even if you don't have kids now, if you want to have kids someday, like that's your mom. Like do you as a man like want that to be a girl?
But
Like-
for example, if that was a future husband that you found and he was beneath that woman, would you feel way?
How do I put it? I mean, I wouldn't. And do I want the guy I married to be under? Like, no, I don't. But I don't think it holds the same weight because I just think men and women are different. And so, like, to me, it's like, oh, I mean, he's probably young and just on wild shit.
But in relation to that argument, it's like, yo, you were under this beautiful woman, but at the same time, you were just there in a class in front of a whole bunch of people.
I would have a lot of questions. Actually. I would be like, what was this class?
question is, who's it for? Who are the ladies doing it for? Are they doing it for their husbands, their partners? Are they doing it for fitness and aerobic?
Well, I don't think they're doing it for fitness and aerobics, even if it's what they tell themselves. Like,
Sure.
people need this logical reason to like justify why they do things. If they wanted to get fit, they would go to the gym, lift some weights, do some cardio. It wouldn't be this. So I do think that they're doing this because they want to get better at sex, which it's not a problem in itself. Like, if you want to put in the effort to be better in bed for your man, then amazing. But it's more so, what does it show when women value this over working on this substance?
Do you think most women know how to keep a man outside of sex?
No.
To some extent, no.
What do you guys think in your experience dating?
Absolutely not.
I was waiting for all the men to like, I'm looking around the room like, yeah, cool. But no, not at all. They haven't got the. It's the competition that annoys me, because I feel like they're trying to compete with us, rather than join the team.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? There's only one quarterback on the NFL team.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
You think more women are trying to be like men with the masculinity?
Yeah, 100%.
I think what Hannah said is really on the money. Like, being of substance is really important to high quality men, and a lot of women don't have that substance, but they have good looks, good physiques, etc. But what's beneath the layers? Where's the substance behind it? Because that's in essence what men look for, isn't it?
Yeah, And to bounce off your point, I feel like what men look for is that substance, but what women come with is materialistic.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I want a man with a nice car, a nice house, a
Right.
nice this, a
all
nice
of that. All of that. You got to
Right.
earn 6 figures, all the money in the bank,
Right.
the longest slong since King Kong.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Where can you take me? How much can
All
you
of
spend
that,
on me?
all of
that,
that.
and the
But
other,
if I rock up and be like, yo, I was a pastry chef and I know how to make every food underneath the sun, that substance in terms of its value is worthless if I don't have any financial money to back it up. Do you know what I'm saying? So you're expecting, you're a chef, so you should take me to Nobu or to Covent Garden that meal for a lot less I'm about to pay for it.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
I mean, and you can do those things, but it's about having the woman having the substance to be able to have that supported long term. Because a lot of women will have good looks and they'll attract a high quality man that they like and pay attention to, etc. But the question is, can you sustain it? And you can only sustain it if you have substance underneath of the good looks that you already possess.
As many of you know, I was just banned on TikTok, and we are demonetized on a daily basis on this platform. If you want to help, please consider sending a super thanks below. Every donation helps, and it helps make what we do possible.